Given the background information, students will be introduced to sorting text in a document. Our activities: complete our review of the day, complete and print activity 10 and 11, and proposal. That will be for our young men. On yesterday I went over proposal with you, so I'll have to do a quick review with the ladies on today. And then introduce activity 12, which is team roster. All of these are due by Friday. Are there any questions? Bracket, would you please read what is number 28, our review of the day?
What is the pathway to set up a page margin?
Okay, Mario.
Go to insert.
Okay, you're going to go to insert to set up page margins. Jessica?
Page layout.
Page layout, and then you're going to go to what? Margins, and then custom margins, okay? Are there any questions before we begin? Okay, at this time I need everyone to take out for me their activity from yesterday, which is proposal. Take out proposal, and then I'm going to pass you out the activity for today. Take out proposal. Jacory and Barry, please stay on task. Thank you. This goes to Patel. Tracy, that goes to Patel, right? That goes to Jawan. Now let's look at proposal. It is the sheet that it's stapled, and it has the yellow and the white sheets. Proposal. Okay, everyone should have that out. And I need you all, the ladies, to write your notes on the side as we go along. We have already learned how to master setting up page margins. Am I correct? Okay. How to master page margins. What about setting up tab stops? Yes, we have. Okay, so I'm going to click quickly over so that you can see what it's going to look like. Can everyone see this? All right. Yes, you can. You can write on both sheets, and they're yours. Nothing is going to be in the folder, okay? All right, number A, or letter A, I'm sorry. You're going to bold and center align the heading, a proposal for coral research, growth studies of coral on the South Florida Reef. So it's going to remain on your left alignment at what point size?
12.
12, very good, and you're going to bold it. You're not going to put it in the center or make any changes. B, you're going to italicize all subheadings using summary, purpose and description, core, and computerized guide. So all of your subheadings need to be italicized. C, you're going to change the top and bottom margins to 1.25 and the left and right margins to 1.5. Can anyone tell me how to do that? And I want you to write it out to the side. Dante?
Page layout.
Okay, write this down. Next to C, you're going to click page layout.
Margin.
You're going to click margins.
Custom.
Very good. And then custom margins. Then you're going to set the top and bottom, right and left. Will we bother our gutter or gutter position? Very good. Let's move down to D. It says create a footer with your name and the page number center aligned. So will we have a header for this one?
No.
No, only a footer. Very good. Draw a line through E. We're not going to insert a page break because the computer is going to automatically set the page break for us. It's going to automatically put the page break in there for us. But if we needed to set a page break, how do we do that?
Go to
Austin?
Go to insert and page.
Very good. We go to insert and then page break. All right, let's go down to F. You're going to bold and increase the size and center align the word budget heading on page 2. So I'm going to turn this over. Budget is already set to 12. If it tells you to increase it, it's going to go up to
14.
not 14, 13. 13 is not on your drop down for point sizes, so you will have to manually do what? Type it in 1, 3, and then hit what? Enter. Have to hit enter for it to stay in there. Let's go down to G. You're going to format the list below the budget heading with the following tab stops. Jessica, set the tabs for us.
0.25 on the left and 4.5 at the top.
Okay? Now give me my pathway.
You would go to,
What tab first? Home, insert, page layout. Austin, help her out.
Go to insert, and go to,
Hold on, Austin. Help her out, Bracket.
Go to home
You're gonna go to home,
and then paragraph.
paragraph. Write this down, especially if you're not sure. Next to G, you're gonna go to home and then paragraph.
Go to the paragraph box.
Go to paragraph option.
Go to tab.
Then the dialog box will come up and you will click on tab. Then from there you're going to set the tab. What must you put in first? The number or the alignment?
Number.
The number first, then you choose your alignment, and then you put any dot leaders if you have them. Okay? Questions on that? Draw a line. Yes, Jessica. Centauri.
that's the paragraph option, what you said again.
After paragraph options, you're going to drop down on tabs, and then you're going to set your tabs. Then draw a line through H for me. Draw a line through H. And then the next set of directions asks you to check the document on the screen for errors and misspelling and make corrections. How do we do that? Review and spelling grammar check. Very good. Review, spelling grammar check. You're going to save this as proposal and print a copy. When you're looking on your monitor, how many pages will you have?
2.
How many?
2.
2 to 3. Okay, depends on how many spaces. It should be 2. Okay? Then how many when it comes out the printer should it be? 1, because you're going to print it what? Front to back. Just to make sure you've mastered this skill, to set up page stop, Centauria, you're going to make sure you're at the home tab. Are you looking up top? You're going to come down to the paragraph section, and then the paragraph options. And you're going to drop down here to tab, and then you're going to set it. Okay, you're going to put your number in first, your alignment in second, and if you have any dot leaders, third, right hand, and then say okay. If you do it any other way, it's not going to set. All right? Ken and I learned that the hard way yesterday. All right, any questions? Okay, just
Mine don't have a print yet.
let me see, flip yours over. Okay, here you go, baby. All right, any other questions? All right, let's transition to activity 2. This is our new activity 2, which is team roster. You should have that on your desk. Let's transition to that one so that you'll have all of the skills that you need for tomorrow to be effective. Okay? Now, you remember your objective said that the new skill that you were going to master was sorting. When you hear the word sorting, what comes to mind? Tables, organizing. Very good. Put it in categories. Put it in what? Graphs or tables. Alphabetical order. That's what I was waiting on. Putting it in alphabetical order. So let's look at this document. As you notice, Ms. Stanton made you some notes right here to help you out. And then on the back is actually what you're going to complete. So let's look at the directions together. It says open up a document. Then it says you're going to insert a header that includes the activity number and the title. If you look here, I've already done that for you. I put the activity number, the name of it, my name, and the class period. Correct? Then I come down to, it says set the page margins to 1. Write yourself a note for number 3 to set your page margins. I need to see pencils moving. Next to number 3, you're going to go to insert, you're going to go to page layout. Then you're going to go to margins, custom margins, and set your margins. Okay? Again, you're going to go to page layout, which is here. You're going to go down to margins, come down to custom margins, and then you're going to set your margins top, left, bottom, and right. Ready? Okay? Now let's move down to number 4. This is your new skill. Okay? I've already typed my heading. What point size should this be in? 16 points. Very good. It should be in 16 points. What alignment? Center. Now can I go back to my left?
Yes.
And then I need to change my point size back to what? 12. Now look here so that we'll know exactly what we need to do. Okay? Create a table. You're going to create a table. You're going to click Insert. And then we're going to go where, class?
Insert
Table.
insert.
Look at your notes. You had it there for you. Let's try it again. You're going to go to what? Insert. Table. Insert table. Now the dialog box is going to come up. Flip over to the back. This is where you're going to have to do a little work. How many columns do you have? 4 columns. So right here when this dialog box come up, I have the number 4. How many number of rows do you have? Rows?
41.
41. Thank you, Jacory. We have 41. We have 41 rows. If you notice, Jacory also included the heading, number, first name, last name, and weight. Am I correct? Okay, so that's how he came up with 41. Now I can say what? Okay. Now this is where I like you to come in and put some fire to it. You can drop down here where it says table styles, and you can come down to the 3rd row and choose any color that you would like. Okay? But just make sure that it's on the 3rd row so that it can keep the lines, the rows, and the column lines. Okay? Alright, now let's look here so that we can go ahead and finish our new activity. What did it ask us to do? Type in the information and do what? Okay, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, is that right?
Yes.
The number, Jada, you would like to share?
I was trying to get the that's out when you had asked the question.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, you have the number, first name, last name, and weight. Look and make sure that that's typed in correctly. Patel, stay with me, because you're going to have lots of questions you hadn't written down anything, sweetheart. Okay? Yes.
So on the back, we don't have to write tab back.
No, because your tables are your tabs. Once you click here, what are you going to do to get to the next cell? Tab. When you want to get to this cell, what you going to do? Tab. When you want to get to this cell, tab. Okay? So they're just reminding you to get there, you have to tab. Okay? Now let's flip back over to 8. Back over to the front to number 8. 8 is now asking you to put this information in ABC order or in sorted in order by the weight. Okay? So in order to do that, when you get through typing in your whole chart, you're going to highlight the chart all the way down. Okay? Say from the top of the chart to the bottom. But what did you notice that I did? I did highlight the what? The header row, right? The header row is highlighted. Now, look here, I made you some notes. Read them to me so that you will know how to sort the text. I'm going to go where? Home. And then I'm going to go where? And go to A to Z. Do you see this little sort button? Yes. I'm going to click on it. Now a dialog box will appear. It asks you, what do you want to sort by? Do you want to sort by the weight? But it's going to give you a list of all of them. But I just want you to see. Do you want to sort by the number, first name, last name, or weight? What do we want to sort by? Weight. And then what order do we want it in? Ascending or descending? Ascending. Okay, now let's look at this to make sure it changed. The very first person name on our list is who? Eric Alexander. Let's see if it's going to change. Now I'm going to say okay. And it did. In my weight is now in order, right? 190, 198, 225, 240, and 280. Are there any questions on this assignment? Okay. Young ladies, you are dismissed. Young ladies, I want you all to start right here and come around for me, please.